Hello, thank you for watching. Today we will review how famous people control stress. What we're looking to do in this video is I want you to really get to know these words, okay? All right, I really want you to learn the word stress, okay, and the other words that we will be talking about, okay? Knowing the words means, oh, I can use it in a sentence. I know what it means. Okay. All right. So on and so forth. Okay. Let's read it first and see where it takes us. Okay. How famous people control stress. Stress caused by work is one of the biggest health problems in the world. If you do nothing to control your stress, it will make your problems worse. If you ever feel stressed out, take advice from people who have experience. Here are some examples from famous people on how they deal with stress. Yanni Zheng, who is a top golfer from Taiwan, likes to sing when she feels stressed out. Jeremy Lin, who is a professional basketball player, reads the Bible when he feels stressed out. Madonna, who is a world-famous singer, says screaming helps when she feels stressed out. All right, let's look at what we will be doing the next time I see you, okay? How famous people control stress. We will be doing something called a test, okay? An exam, okay? It's not a real test. I just want to make sure that you guys can say the words that I want you to say. For example, okay? Worry or too much work or pressure, okay? Worry, too much work or pressure means stress, okay? That's what it means, stress. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase the word stress and I'm going to make it into a question. That means you have to know how to answer the question, okay? Stress. So worry, too much work, and pressure is called stress. How do you spell stress? Stress. Okay? Not hard. Okay, one more time. Stress. Okay? So stress, worry, or too much work, or pressure caused by work is one of the biggest health problems. Okay? Illnesses and sicknesses in the world, okay? Health problems. So, I do that. Yes. Health problem. So if you are sick, if you have, chicken pox, or if you have, a a painful back, or if you are ill, right? If you have gamao, if you have a cold, that is a health problem. Okay, so health problems. Okay, so we're going to learn how to spell health problems. Okay, so I'm going to make it into a okay, so if I say to you illness, sickness, okay, John has an illness, John has a sickness, so John has a health problem, okay, Hell, hell, health problem, blah, 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 blum, blum, health problem. Now, that's wrong, okay? Problem is wrong, okay? And I don't know why correct. So if I wrote health problem, okay, if you look at this word, health problem, that's wrong, but it's okay, right? We slowly change it into the right answer. So health is not Health, it's Health. So you just remember there's an A here, okay? Health. And then problem, you just remember, oh, it's not BLUM, it's BLEM, blem, okay? Right, you change it to E. And there you go, all right? So again, I have to emphasize, I don't care if you spell it wrong. 拼错没有关系, it's okay, all right? If you spell it wrong, you get close to it, you get close to the right answer, and then slowly you get the right answer, okay? Health problem. Okay, very good, in the world. All right, health problem. If you do nothing to control, hold back your stress, to control it. Don't let it like, go crazy, right? Control it, okay? You hold it back, okay? If you do nothing to control, all right, so I'm gonna make that into a, I want to make that into a, like that, okay? Whoops. All right, control. How do you, you have to first know how to know that the word is control, okay? And then control means to hold back, okay? So you have to know that. So how do you spell control? Control. Control. Okay, I guess control. Okay, that's pretty good, right? It's not right, right? It's, and then so you spell that, okay, it's wrong, and then teacher Daniel will tell you, no, it's not control, it's control. 有个卷舌 L, so there's an L here, control, okay, control. All right, good. Control, hold back. So if you do nothing to control, hold back your stress, it will make your problems worse. What is worse? Worse is more terrible, right? When something is worse, and again, that's how you read it, very easy, right? Worse, don't think too much. So if something is more terrible, more like more bad than it is, then it's worse. 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 Good. Oh, no, wait. It's not ER, it's OR. Worse. Right, you see how the 自然发音 takes you so far, and then the other part to use your memory, okay? So worse, more terrible. If you ever feel stressed out, feel too worried, okay? If you ever feel stressed out. So for example, you say, oh, no, teacher Daniel, may I take a break? I feel stressed out. That's a good sentence, right? Yes. And may I take a break? I feel stressed out. I need to, go to the bathroom. I need to drink some water, right? I need to take a break. I feel stressed out, okay? Right. So feel stressed out. Feel too worried. I feel too busy. I feel too stressed out. Feel stressed out. Feel, you'll know how to feel, stressed, S out. Okay, good. But wait a minute, it's not feel stressed out, it's feel stressed out. There's an ed, okay? 记起来, remember it. So you spell this way, it's wrong, and then teacher Jan will tell you, and then, oh, you remember, there's an ed here, feel stressed out, okay? So if you ever feel stressed out, feel too worried, take advice. What is advice? Advice is good ideas. So if I give you a good idea, I give you advice. Okay? Advice. Advice. So take advice. 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 From people who have experience. Advice. Okay? Now, you see this word? That's not right. That's not the right way you spell advice. Okay, but that's pretty good. Okay, so you remember, okay, wait a minute, it's not advice with an S, it's advice with a CE, because CE is also S, right? CE 等于 S, right? Yes? All right, so advice, you see? All right, so CE and S they have the same sound, so advice. Okay, good. Take advice from people who have experience. Okay. 经验, experience, people who have done it before. If you have done something before, that means you have experience. That means that you know what you are doing because you did it before. Okay, experience. Experience. How do you spell experience? Experience. Okay, good. All right. So let's try. X. How do you spell X? X. I know, like that. X, right? We talked about that, right? Example and other words, right? X. How? X. Pit. X pit. Re. Ants. Experience. Okay, that's pretty good. Experience. Okay, it's not right. So, but that's good. What does that spell? What did I just write? I wrote experience. Okay, I really did. Experience. All right, but it's wrong. There's a little 细节 detail that is wrong, and you go back, you change it, you remember. Oh, I see. Experience. That's good, but it's not ANCE, it's ENCE. And then now you got it. Okay, experience. Take advice from people who have experience, people who have done it before. Okay, experience. So here are some examples from famous people on how they deal with, manage, and handle, and in Chinese, this deal with, on how they deal with, deal with. Like for example, like you have a problem, I say, hey, go deal with your problem. Or, hell, John, your room is too dirty. Your room is too messy. Go deal with it. 去应付它, clean it up, deal with it. Okay, right? Or hey, your homework is wrong, or there are too many mistakes in your homework. Deal with it. Deal with it. Okay, very good. Okay. So let's write deal with. Deal with. Okay, got it. Deal with. Wait a minute, that's wrong. What's wrong? Oh, I see. It's not EA, it's not EE, it's EA. Deal, right? It's not EEE, it's EAE. Deal. Okay, good. So deal with stress. Okay, very good. All right. So Yanni Zhang, who is a top golfer, we're not going to talk about that. A golfer is somebody who plays golf. Okay, it's not a very important word. Okay, golfer from Taiwan likes to sing when she feels stressed out. Jeremy Lin, who is a professional basketball player, reads the Bible when he feels stressed out. All right, so professional. You see, if you can say professional, you can spell it. No problem, okay? So what is professional? Professional means that somebody pays you money to do it. I am a professional teacher because people pay me money to do it, okay? Right? Professional, okay? Right? And maybe, you know, any job that you do that makes you a professional, right? Yeah. Let's say if if your job is to put in the 冷气机 AC unit, then you are a professional AC unit installer, right? I can do it, but nobody would pay me money to do it, right? Then I'm not a professional. So if you are a professional, that means people pay you money to do it. All right. So Jeremy Lin plays basketball, and then people pay him money to play basketball. So he is a professional basketball player. Professional. 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 Okay, that's pretty good. What's that word? Professional. All right. So it's pretty good. I like it. I like that. I wish it was spelled like that, but it's not. Right? Yes, that's wrong. But let's fix it. So you remember. Okay, so professional. That's like, that's already like 60% right, huh? Right? That's like 60% right. You got it right, 60%. All right. So now we just got to make it better. Okay. So if professional is, first of all, it's not pro, it's pro, pro. It's not, and it's fe is right, but the shun is not tion, it's sion. And then there are two s's stuck in the middle. Right? You tell yourself a story, right? First you spell it with 自然发音 with phonics, and then you adjust it by telling you a story. Okay, again, you say, oh, spell again. You say, oh, it's not you, it's pro. And then it's not tion, it's sion. And then you remember, oh, there are two of them. Professional. And so spelling English is a combination of phonics, 自然发音, and memory, and remember. Okay, it's together, working together. Okay, all right. And Madonna, who is a world famous singer, says screaming helps when she feels stressed out. Scream. All right, I want you to know this word scream, right? Scream is, I won't do it, right? But because it's going to be very loud. Ah, right, scream, okay, scream. Right, that's a verb. So she says screaming helps. Okay? So scream, 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 cream, scream. Oh, ing, screaming. Okay. Wait a minute. It's not it's EAE, right? Scream, right? It's EA. 记起来. And then now you got it. Right? You see how the phonics, the 自然发音 takes you to a certain point, and then 其他的 you have to remember. Okay. All right. Very good. So let's do some sentences. Okay. Stress. Okay. Right. So how do you say? So let's say I'll ask you a question. Is it important to control control stress? Let's answer the question. Okay, is it important to control stress? Yes, it is. How to control that question? All right, good. Do you control what you eat, or you just eat whatever? You know, you see a cake in front of you, just gobble it up, you eat it. You see 3 hamburgers, you eat 3 hamburgers. No, right? Yes, you have to control what you eat, right? Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question. Do you control what you eat? Do you control what you eat? Of course you do. You control what you eat. Okay. Here's another question. What do you do? What do you do when you feel stressed out? What do you do when you feel stressed out? I want to ask you about your experience. Do you have experience? Do you have experience? Do you have experience? Let me see something like that you have. Do you have experience riding your bike in the park? No, I know you do. Do you have experience riding your bike on the street? Aha. Okay, which is a little bit more dangerous. Okay. Okay. I'll give deal with to 应付 right? Yes. Do you know? I'm asking you a question. Do you know how to deal with stress? Let's say if you feel stressed out and you feel lots of stress, do you know how to deal with stress? Okay. Yes. Number 6, professional. Professional. All right. Where's my camera? It's a little bit kind of. Let me just move it a little bit. Hold on a second. Wait. Is it my camera or is it the screen? Let's get the screen here. Okay. Is Daniel a professional soccer player? So am I a professional soccer player? You guess. Maybe I am, you just don't know it, right? Okay. So is Daniel a professional soccer player? I'm going to ask you these questions when I see you. Please know how to answer them, okay? All right. Is it important to control stress? Yes or no question. You have to answer 短答, yes or no. Do you control what you eat? Yes or no question. You have to have the short answer, yes or no. What do you do when you feel stressed out? Not a yes or no question, so no short answers. Just answer the question. Do you have experience riding a bike? Yes or no question. You have to answer yes or no. And do you know how to deal with stress? Yes or no question. Answer yes or no. And is Daniel a professional soccer player? Answer yes or no. I will see you soon in class. Okay, and again, when you watch the video, try to learn it. Try to learn something in your brain. Thank you for watching. I will see you all very soon.